yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Good morning, Gaffney High School. I'm Danielle Maddox.
And I'm Uncle Russo, and you're watching Wghb.
More than a catbird hates a cat, or a criminal hates a clue, or the axe to take the United States, that's how much I love you.
I love you more than a duck can swim, and more than a grapefruit squirts. I love you more than a gin rummy is a bore, and more than a toothache hurts.
As a shipwrecked sailor hates the sea, or a juggler hates a show, as a hostess detests unexpected guests, that's how much you I love.
I love you more than a wasp can sting,
and more than a subway jerks.
I love you as much as a beggar needs a crutch,
and more than a hangnail irks.
I swear to you, by the stars above,
and below if such there be,
as the high court loads perjurious oaths,
that's how much you're loved by me.
As some of you already know, there will be no school next Friday. No, it's not because it's Friday the 13th, but there will be a teacher in service workday. Some teachers will be working here at the Gaffney High School, and others will be attending specific meetings.
The ROTC will be having their annual military ball. This year will be an Egyptian theme. The ball will be held on February 14th from 7 to 11 p.m. Each grade will have a crowning of a prince and a princess. Also, there will be recognitions of the Sabre team and all seniors who are in ROTC.
Zeta Beta will be running a canned food drive for the Gaffney Soup Kitchen. Right now, many people are in need for food because quantities of people have lost their jobs and are struggling financially. The Soup Kitchen tries to provide for people for the need of food. They first started out only helping those who were homeless, but now that people are being laid off and having a hard time living, the Soup Kitchen has been helping them also. By this canned food drive, you can make a difference by helping the Soup Kitchen keep a good supply of canned goods.
The Miss Cherokee contest will be held tomorrow, February 7th at 6:30 p.m. There will be a winner for every grade level, and out of all the seniors, a Miss Cherokee will be crowned. The girls will be judged based on formal wear and casual wear. Other awards will be given. Now to Jamarcus and Raleigh with sports.
Thanks, guys. The Super Bowl was played this past Sunday, but leading up to it, personally, I thought it was nothing super about it. The Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers were set to face off for the crown. Arizona being the underdog and Pittsburgh just being Pittsburgh. Everyone thought it would be no contest, but with Arizona making a lot of plays and having a chance to win, with Larry Fitzgerald having 7 catches for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns.
But with the Cardinals' mistakes, Pittsburgh's killer defense and a late touchdown catch by Santonio Holmes proved once again that Pittsburgh was the best. The final score being Arizona 23 and Pittsburgh 27, and Santonio Holmes winning MVP honors. With the win, Pittsburgh places themselves in a class of their own, being the only team to have won 6 Super Bowls.
Me personally, I don't care, but there may be a couple of fans out there still waving your terrible towels. On the girls' basketball. This season the girls' basketball team has been showing Coach Paris that making the playoffs is their #1 goal. The Lady Indians are now first in the region and is on a track to make the playoffs. After talking to some of the players, they confirmed that taking one game at a time and just competing every night is what they must do to make the playoffs. The Lady Indians will be at Clover on Tuesday.
The boys are #2 in the state. They have a home game tonight and split next week with Clover and Northwestern. So come out and support your Gaffney Indians.
With baseball, next week the Indians will be holding practice Monday through Friday. The team also has a scrimmage Monday at Woodruff and another February 14th in Bourne Springs. With plenty of talent returning this year, the Indians look to make another run at a good season. Now we're going to go to Sophia with some information on track.
Hey Gaffney High School, I'm Sophia Slogic here with your track and field update. This year's track and field team is looking good. I interviewed Coach Davis, the head track and field coach, to see what he hopes to get out of this season. Davis says, I look for everybody to have a great year, to go out and have fun, compete, and hopefully win state and region. But Davis says they are not only asked to do good in athletics, but moreover academics. He says academics is first. You are a student before you are an athlete. It is what I call a student athlete. The track season began Monday, February 2nd, so let's cheer our Gaffney track and field on.
Thank you. Now back to Riley and Jamarcus.
With the new track out there, the boys and girls should have an exciting season.
Yeah, I think I might run track next year. That's something to think about.
Yeah. On with girls soccer. Next week, the girls will be practicing all through the week and have a scrimmage Wednesday at South Point. Softball just finished their tryouts. Practice begin next week with their first scrimmage February 23rd versus Hillcrest.
Now with college basketball. My number 5 game will feature number 15 Memphis at number 18 Gonzaga. Memphis is a young team after losing their star power from their Final Four run last year, but will show much maturity as they will defeat the Bulldogs out west.
I agree with that.
Alright. Number 4 game will be Florida State at number 10 Clemson. Florida State almost defeated the North Carolina Tar Heels due to their athleticism, size, and home court advantage, but the same things will lead the Hungry Tigers to victory. My pick is Clemson.
I disagree. Florida State's a little physical on the inside. I think Florida State will pull out a win.
Alright. My number 3 game is number 7 Louisville at Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame will come out firing to save their season after losing 3 straight games to top 10 opponents in the Big East. But I predict they will continue their slump as Rick Pitino's Cardinals will win by a small margin.
I disagree. Notre Dame's been on a little loser streak. They got to pull out a win somewhere.
Alright, number 2 game is number 20 Syracuse at number 1 UConn. UConn is the biggest and, in my opinion, the best team in college basketball. It will be a challenge, but will survive the play of Syracuse's guards. UConn wins convincingly.
You're right. Number 1 team in the nation. Let's go.
Number 1 game is the biggest of the year, and like always is. Number 4, North Carolina at Duke. Duke's home court is the toughest and yet the most respected arena to play in college basketball. And so is this rivalry between the two teams. But to win the game of basketball in the 21st century, you have to have athletes as well as basketball players. Duke has only about 2 or 3 athletes, give or take. North Carolina, on the other hand, is loaded. As always, this will be the biggest game of the year. Duke will get the lead and not look back until they are sacked backwards in defeat. North Carolina wins a tough, close game.
You got that wrong, buddy. Playing at Cameron Indoor Stadium, the Dukies are coming out to win.
All right, that's it for college basketball. Now to Elena with Tech Talk.
Thanks, guys. The flying car, this is something that has everyone curious for years, and now it seems to have been done. The Terrafugia flying car has been made. It can go approximately 500 miles on 1 tank of gas, and it takes 15 seconds for the car to transform into a plane and 30 seconds for the plane to transform back into the car. To purchase a Terrafugia flying car, you must have a piloting license. Over 40 people have already put a down payment of $194,000 on the Terrafugia flying car. The car is expected to be released in 2010. Now back to Michael and Danielle at the news desk.
Thank you, Alina. The prom committee is selling candygrams on both lunch shifts. The $1 fee goes towards the prom. Deliveries will be on February 12th, along with the flower drop-offs.
Thank you for watching Wghb.